Hi, welcome to Between Techie. So today we are going to learn about conditional statement, looping or iterative statements and input statement. Alright, let's get started with conditional statement. Okay, so there are four types of conditional statements are there. First one is if statement. If statement is if the condition is true, then it will be executed. Alright, so we need to provide one condition. If the condition will be true, then the statement will be executed, right? So syntax is if condition then colon. Okay, and here we need to go for the next line. Okay, so next line, as you can see here, we have a one tab space, or you can say four spaces are there. Okay, then only we can print the statement, or we can write the logic, or whatever we want to do. All right, so this is the syntax of if statement. Next, if else statement. So likewise, what is the if else statement? If else statement is if the condition is true, then the statement 1 will be executed, otherwise statement 2 will be executed. Alright, so this is the syntax. If condition, then statement 1 will be executed, otherwise else condition. Okay, so statement 2 will be executed. And as you can see here, in the if condition, after the if condition I have given the colon, and also after else also I have given the colon. Why? Because this is the Python standard syntax of conditional statement. Alright, so next we are going to see what is elif. Elif is based on my condition, the corresponding statement will be executed. Alright, likewise the syntax, if condition 1, statement 1 will be executed. Elif condition 2, statement 2 will be executed. Elif condition 3, statement 3 will be executed. Else statement 4 will be executed. Alright, so next is our nested if. What is nested if? Nested if means inner if will be checked when outer if is true. Okay, so let's go for syntax. If condition 1 is true, then it will be executes the condition 1 statement, then only it will be going to the condition 2. Okay, so condition 2 will be executed whenever the if condition 1 will be true, then it will be coming to the if condition 2. If the first if will be false, then the the inside if will not be executed. All right, so let's see some examples of if statement, if else statement, elif statement and nested if. All right, so let me just clear all these. So first one is if statement. Okay, so let's say, suppose I have one variable a is 10 and one more variable I have taken b is 10. So now I'm going to provide if statement. If a equals to b, then I need to keep the colon. Okay, so once I hit the enter, so it will be coming as one tab space, or you can say four spaces. Okay, so it will be by default taking. Okay, let me give some statement, print A and B values are same. Okay, let's run it. A and B values are same. Alright, so in case if I'm giving this one as 20, so what do you think? What will be the output? If A equals to B, A double equals to B, that means here it is checking the condition whether A and B values are same or not. So in this case A and B values are not same, so that is why it is not going to print anything. Okay, see, so there is nothing. Alright, so next come to if else statement. Let me just comment it. Coming to if else statement. Okay, so let's take one example of this. A equals to 10 and B equals to 20. Then I can say if A equals to B, I'm just taking the same example. Alright, so let's say print let me take this one, print A and B values are same. Okay, else, so in previous example if the condition was false then it was not printing anything, so in that case we can print something so that it will be user friendly, right? So let me just print some values like A and B values are not same. Alright, so let's take it as, see, A and B values are not same. Why? Because you can see A is 10 and B is 20, so that is why A and B values are not same. Suppose I'll take A is 10 and B is 10. Let's see. So only this one will be printed. Alright. So next let's coming to the next example of elif statement. Alright. Let's take elif statement. So here will be see how the elif statement will be executed. Let's take one example. If A equals to A equals to 1000, right? Now A equals to, let's say 1000, and here I'll take if A double equals to 100, so print true in first block. Okay, now I'll give elif. What will be the elif condition? Again I'll give something else. A double equals to 1000. Then what it should print? True in second block, right? Elif a double equals to 10,000, then print true in third block. Okay, next is else statement. Okay, else print false. Okay, so let's see, so what should be the output? So our a is 1000, so where it will be, the condition will be satisfied, condition will be satisfied in second block, so the same it will be printing. See, if I'll take a is 100, so it will be showing in first block. Okay, likewise if I'm taking 10,000, it is in true in third block. Okay, suppose I am taking 1 lakh, so it will be throwing me false. All right, clear all this? Okay, so next we'll see another example. If you want, I'll tell you. Suppose a equals to 10, b equals to 100. Let me take if let me take another variable, c equals to 30. Okay, let me see if c is greater than a, then print once again. So if c is greater than a, let me take, okay, c is greater than a, then a is lesser. Okay, elif c is greater than b, then print b is greater. Okay, else print c value is 30. Okay, so let's see what exactly it will be printing. Okay, A is lesser. Okay, because we know C value is 30. Why it is not printing? Because here only the condition has been satisfied. Okay, so it is not going to jump to the next other whatever the conditions are there. All right, so it will be not asking or checking for the other conditions. Okay, let's take one example of C is lesser than A. Okay, suppose let me take this one 5. So what should be the answer? Is C less than is C greater than A? No, right? Then it will be checking the next condition. If C is greater than B, no, right? Okay, it will next coming to the next condition. Else it will be printing the C value is 30. So what will be the output? C value is 30. So like that only it will be showing me the answer. Alright. So now we'll see the next example of nested if. Let me just comment it. So now coming to nested if. Okay, so let's take one example. A equals to 10, B equals to 100, then C equals to suppose 50. Alright, so now I'll take the if condition. If C is greater than A, sorry, B, C is greater than A. Okay, let's take this example. C is greater than A. Let me hit enter. Now I'll put another if condition. If C is less than B, okay, so let me print C is in the range of 10 to 100. Okay, else print C value is more than 100. Next I'll put one more else here. Else print C value is less than 10. Okay, so let's understand this program. Okay, so I have taken A value is 10, B value is 100 and C value is 50. So I have taken the condition if C is greater than A. So whether C is greater than A, so in that condition, so in this case we have C is 50. So it is checking whether C is greater than A. That means 50 is greater than 10, right? So then only it will be coming to the next if. Okay, or else if if the condition was not satisfied, like C was not, if C is not greater than A, in that case it will be printing C value is less than 10. All right, because of C value is greater than A, that is why it is coming to the next if. Okay, inside if. So here it is checking whether C value is less than B. That means C value is greater than A. I mean 50 is greater than 10, and we are checking whether C value, that means 50, is less than B value, that is 10. Yes, so in that case it will be printing C is in range of 10 to 100. Or else, if the condition first condition is satisfied, C is greater than 10, I mean C 50 is greater than 10, but the C value 50 is greater than B value also. Okay, in that case it will be printing C value is more than 100. All right, so let's see. We have given 50. 50 means it should be in range of 10 to 100, right? See, C is in range of 10 to 100. Suppose I am taking 500. 500 means first condition it is satisfied, C is greater than A, 500 is greater than 10. Then it will be coming to the inside if whether C value is less than B. I mean 500 is less than 100. No, right? So in that case it will be coming to the else part. So here in else part we can see C value is more than 100. That is what exactly it is going to print, right? So it will be not coming to the outer else also, right? So this is going to print C value is more than 100, right? See, okay. So now I'll remove all this. So I am taking C value as 5. 5 means if C is greater than A, that means 5 is not greater than 10, right? So in that condition, here it is not satisfying. So in this case, it is false. So it will be directly coming to the outer else. It is not going to the inside condition. Okay. So here it will be printing C value is less than 10. Alright. So this is all about statements. I mean conditional statements. Alright. So let me just comment it. Next we'll be going to the next topic, that is looping or iterative statements. Alright. So what are the looping statements? We have in Python we have two looping statements, or you can say iterative statements. Those two are, one is for loop, another one is while loop. Okay, so what is for loop? It executes same statement for every group. All right, so syntax is for variable or index in group. Okay, next while loop. While loop is, it is a looping statement that iterates or executes block of code as long as the condition is true. All right, next point is while statement does not have the logical start or logical end. Okay, so syntax is while condition then statement. All right, let's see few examples for loop and while loop. So let me just remove or clear all these. So we'll see, first is for loop. Okay, so what I said, it executes same statement for every elements in the group. Okay, so let's take one example. For I in, let me take between ticky. Okay, so this is the syntax for loop. Okay, print I comma end equals to, okay, so you must be thinking why I have given end. Okay, so let me just print I only here, then only I'll go for that one. Okay, so here I have taken for I is nothing but variable or index, you can say. Okay, next is in, then group. So this is the syntax of for loop. Okay, and colon is must be added. And here also you can see, while I'm hitting the enter, so it will be taking one tab space or four spaces. Okay, so let me just run it. You can see the output. It will be showing in B2NTECHIE, between taking. All right, so for that, if I want to print in a single line, so for that I need to keep this one. Okay, so I have given comma end and end with one space. Okay, so it will be coming in the same line. So I have taken one space here, so you can see B2N take key. Okay, so all these are one having one space. If I'm not giving any space, let's see. All right, so this is the for loop. Let's take another example of for loop. Suppose I am having one variable a, and a is having some values 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. Okay, so I need to mention for I in a. So I have taken this group, so enter this group. I have assigned to a variable, and same variable I'm going to use here. All right, so next is print I comma end with one space. Okay, so let's see, all these values will be displayed 10 20 30 40 50. Okay, I is nothing but the position or index. So how many index are there? How, I mean, what is the length of this one? 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So 5. So 5 times this will be executed for I in a. That means for I is 1. By default it will be 1. So if by default, not by default it will be 1, by default it will be 0. So as per the index, this is the position of, I mean, this the length is 5. That means it will be start with 0 1 2 3 4. So it will be start with 0 I in a. So first in a. Okay, in a means this is the group, so this is going to print I. Okay, I, it has been printed. Then it will be coming to the next I. Next I means this will be having the auto generated, or you can say auto increment. Okay, so here in our Python codes, we are not going to uh, mention any increment or decrement manually. Okay, so to generate sequential data, we need to we can use for loop. Okay, and also we can give the updates or range, so that it will be printing as per that. All right, so this is the for loop condition. Okay, next coming to the range function of for loop. Let's see range function. Range function means to generate the sequential data. Okay, by default the start point will be 0 and update will be 1. Okay, so likewise here we can see by default we have taken the range. We have not taken any range. So by default, the start point will be 0. Start point will be 0, right? And the length will be till 5. The end point will be the length of this one. Okay, length of the group. And update will be 1. Update means how many times it will be added. Okay, how much it will be added. So I plus 1. Okay, always it will be doing this. So previously it was 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. Next it will be 3 plus 1, 4. Likewise 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So likewise it will be printing, right? So let's see um, if we will be giving any kind of endpoint. Okay, let's take one example with endpoint only. For loop with end point only. Okay, for loop with let's for loop with range of for loop with range with endpoint only. Okay, so let's take one example for I in range. So I need to mention the endpoint. So I have taken only the endpoint. Okay, so now let me print between tick. Okay, let's see. So that means for I means it will be 0. By default it will be 0, and we have not given any start point. Okay, so by default whatever we are giving, that will be the endpoint only. Okay, so default one is endpoint. Endpoint means 3 times it will be printing. Okay, what exactly it is going to print? 0. 0 means it will be printing between key. Okay, next line it will be coming, and 0 plus 1, that will be 1. 1, so again it will be printing. Then it will be coming to 2. 2 will be, that will be printing. Okay, so 0, 1, 2. So 3 times it has been printed. Next is coming to 4. Okay, fourth one means 2 plus 1, that will be 3. So this is not going to print. All right, so it will be printing 3 times. See, between key, between key, between key. All right, so let's take the same kind of example with for loop for loop with range with start and endpoint. Okay, start point and endpoint. All right, so let's see one example for I in range of. So what I'll take one I'll take a start point and end point. Okay, first one I'll take start point, next one will be stop point or end point. End point, suppose I'll take 10. Okay, so I'll print I. Okay, so try to understand. So for I is in range of 5 to 10. So here we have initialized the I. So before we have not given any start point, so that is why it was taking us the index position as 0, right? But here we have given the start point. So I is not nothing but by default I value is 5. So it will start with 5 only. Okay. So it will print 5. Then auto increment will be done. So I value will be 6. Then it will be printing I value will be 6. Likewise, it will be printing till 10. Okay. Till 10 value. Right. So 10th value it is not going to print. Okay. So you remember what I said before, the range it will be up to the end point or up to the stop point. All right, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, clear? Now we'll see another range function. Range with start point, comma, end point, and update. Okay, let's take one example. For I in range of what? Suppose I'll take 5 as starting point and 50 as ending point, and update is 5. Okay. Next I'll print I value. Okay. So now let's understand what exactly it means. So this is going to provide the output as it will be starting with 5. Okay. And next it is the previously auto increment was with 1, right? But now it is going to increment with 5 because we have given the update as 5. So 5, then when the position will be 2 2 of for I, so in that case the I value will be 10 only, because 5 plus 5 10. Then next one 10 plus 5 15. Next one will be 15 plus 5 20. Likewise it will be going till 45, because that will be the last value. Okay, up to the value. Okay, all right. So let's see 5 10 15 20 25 30 35 40 and 45. Okay, let me print in. Let me take one space in a single line. Let's print it. You can see 5 10 15 20 25 30 35 40 45. All right. So this is what we have, the for loop and its range function. Okay. So next is we'll be going for while loop. Let me just comment it. And as I told you earlier, you remember here in for loop we have used some range functions, that means start point, end point and all. But in while loop we cannot use any start point or end point. Okay. So let's see some examples of while loop. Suppose I am taking one variable c equals to 1, then while c is less than 5, then print the count is c. Okay, so let me print something before and after so that it will be easy to understand. Okay, let's take one print here. This is only for understanding purpose I am written. Okay, and next I'll mention one more print here, end. Okay, so what will be the output? Output is, so we have initialized as 1. Okay, c variable is 1. So while c is less than 5, that means 1 is less than 5. Yes, so in that case it will be printing the count is c value. C value is 1. Next it will be auto increment, and it will be checking c's I mean the c is c plus 1. Okay, let's see the output. It will be c value is always less than 5, right? So always it will be, I mean it will be a infinite loop, right? So we cannot stop here because this is the infinite loop, right? So I just manually exited. Let's see some other example of while loop. This is the infinite loop I have given. Okay, let's see another example. Let's take print start, then I'll say c equals to 1. Okay, and then I'll mention while c is less than 5. I'll take same kind of example, how to avoid the infinite loop. All right, okay, now print the count is I'm sorry, my mistake, I have given you the wrong words. So here in while loop we cannot do the auto increments. Okay, so that is why we have to use the incremental manually. Okay, c equals to c plus 1. Okay, let me take one else. Print the number is greater than 5. Okay, let me give another print end. Okay, so here in while loop we do not have the auto increment, so that is why we have to provide the increment here. All right, so first of all, c is 1. We have taken the c is 1, while c is less than 5. Okay, that means c is 1 means 1 is less than 5, so the count is 1. Okay, next it will be incremented. C is c plus 1, that means c value will be, previously c value is 1, 1 plus 1 2, so 2 will be assigned to c. Now c again it will be checked, 2 is less than 5, then again it is going to provide the same, the count is 2. Likewise it will be going till 4. Okay, because 5 is not less than 5, so that is why it is going to provide the number is greater than 5. Okay, then it will be printing end. All right, so let's see. Start, then the looping executed 4 times, not 4 times, 5 times. First one is 1 2, then count is 3, the count is 4, then it has been executed, and this condition failed, then only it will be coming to the else. In that condition it has been printed this one, the number is greater than 5. All right, so let's see another example of while statement, while loop. Okay, let's take again same print start. Okay, c equals to 1, sum equals to 0. I have taken two variables, one is c and assigned to 1, and another variable I have taken sum and I have assigned 0. Let's take while c is less than 5. Let me put the colon, print the count is comma c. Okay, sum equals to sum plus c. Okay, next print print the sum is sum, then print end. Okay, so try to understand this program. Okay, so what will be the output? Output will be, first it will be printing the start. Okay, next c value is 1, sum value is 0. Okay, while condition we have taken c is 1, 1 is less than 5, right? So in that case it will be printing the value of c. Okay, because we have taken this variable c, so it will be printing the count is 1, then sum equals to sum plus c. Sum means it was previously 0, and sum is now sum plus c. 0 plus 1, what will be the answer? 1. 1 will be assigned to sum. Okay, now let's see again. So sum plus c, right? So now we can run it. You can see again it has been infinite loop. Okay, why? Because I have not given we are not adding the c here, right? So now I can give c equals to c plus 1. Okay, so here you can see count is 1, then sum value is 1, then c value also needs to be increment, then only it will be going for the next loop, or else it will be a infinite loop, right? So now we can see c value. C is c plus 1. Previously c value was 1. 1 plus 1, it will be 2. So next it is going to check 2 is less than 5. Yes, print the count. The count is 2. Now sum value is, previously it was 1. So 1 plus 2, what will be the answer? Sum value will be 3, right? So likewise it will be counting and provide the sum value, right? See, start, count is 1, the count is 2, the count is 3, then the count is 4. Total the sum, because sum is adding each and everything, right? 1 plus 2, it will be 3, 3 plus 3, it will be 6, 6 plus 4, it will be 10. So then the sum is 10, then it will be printing the end. Alright, so these are the examples for while loop. Next, coming to some loop control statements. Okay, this is really needed. Let's see. Loop control statements. Okay, so what are these? First one is break. Okay, how we can use the break? Why we are using break? Break is used to terminate any statement in between. Alright, so mostly loop control statements are used in our automation, Selenium, whatever you can say. Okay, so basically that is really needed. Okay, so let me give an example for I in range of, let's take 10. I am using range function here. Okay, next I'll print I. Okay, so if I'll print I, so it will be printing till 10, right? Till 10 means it will be start with 0 and it will be printing till 9, right? You can see here 0 to 9, so 10 values has been printed here. All right, so if I'm trying to break it till the position of 6 or something else, let's take, if I double equals to 6, then I can use break. That means it will be printing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then it will be the position it has been reached to 6, so it will be breaking down. Okay, it will be come out from the program. Okay, let's see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So till 6 it has been printed. Then I double equals to 6. Okay, till 6 it will be printing, and then it will be checking if I double equals to 6. Okay, if I till I double equals to 5, it was printing, right? And also if I'll be 6, then also it will print and it will be break. All right, so this is break function, I mean break. Okay, next coming to the second loop control statement is continue. Okay, what is continue? You can say reverse of this breaking, so we can use continue. Okay, generally it is continue is used to skip at a given condition. Okay, suppose I am doing any automation and somewhere I feel like there's something is going to be failed. So in that case, I can give some continue loop control statement so that it will continue with my automation completely. Otherwise, it will be breaking my automation. Okay, so let's see one example for this. For I in range of, let's take 10. Let's take one condition. If I double equals to 5, then continue. Okay, and then I'll print I. Okay, let's see. So here it will be checking I is double equals to 5. I is 5, so it will not going to break anywhere. So in that fifth position, if there is any kind of issue, still then it will be continue with my program execution. Alright, it is not going to break or it is not going to harm my codes, or it is not going to harm my program execution. Alright, so last looping control statement is, we'll see, third one is pass. Okay, let's see the example. But before giving the example, I would like to tell you what is pass. Pass is to check an empty statement. Okay, there is nothing to do because it is kind of dummy. We can use in our automation or something else. So we can use the pass. Okay, so let's take one example for I in range of 10. So I'll take one condition. If I equals to 5, nothing but pass. Okay, there is nothing to do, it will be just passing the statements. Okay, passing the program execution. Okay, so we are not going to printing or anything. Okay, so these are all we these are all looping control statements we learned. And till now what we learned about what are the conditional statement and what are the looping statements or iterative statements also you can say. All right, so next we'll be going to the slide. So next is input statement. What is input statement? Input statements or inputs can be accepted with the help of input methods. I'm just repeating it. Inputs can be accepted with the help of input methods. You always remember all this word. Inputs can be accepted. Accepted means what exactly accepted? Something we are giving and someone is taking that one. I mean accepting that one, right? So let's see the examples of input statement. Okay, So next is input statement. Okay, so what is input statement? As I told you, input statement can be accepted at runtime with the help of input method. Okay, so let's take one example. A is integer type. Okay, next we can provide input method here inside this one, right? So let's take b equals to integer type, then we can give input method. Now we can print sum of a plus b. Okay, so what it means? So previous examples, whatever the variables we are taking, so all these variables we are giving from our own. Okay, that means it was hard coded. Okay, so let's take it as user friendly, right? So if I'm running this one, so I need to give one value 10. Next I'll enter another value. I have given 20. Next is it will be printing sum is 30. All right, you can see here. Okay, so likewise we can give some examples, or we can provide something here inside the input method, that some messages also we can print. Enter the first value. Okay, enter the first value. Next we can print the another message. Enter the second value. So let's make it as some user friendly. Okay, let me run it. So first it will be asking me enter the first value, right? So enter the first value. Let's take 20. If I'm hitting the enter, it will be asking me the second one. Enter the second value. Second value, suppose I am taking 30. So in the backend it will be doing the operation, add operation, and it will be giving me the output as 50. Sum is 50, right? So this is the example. Okay, now we can take one more example. Suppose I'll take some string or something else. Okay, let's take one example. Suppose I'll take one variable as name input. I'll take enter the name. All right, next is age equals to integer input, enter the age. Okay, next is year equals to I'll take 2025 minus, I'll use this variable age plus 100. Okay, so this is the program I'm writing to accept a name and age, and in which year the person will be 100 years. Okay, I mean, um, if you enter your name and age, so which year you are going to complete your 100th birthday or 100 years. Okay, so now let me print one message here. Print name is 100 years old in the year, comma, year. Okay, so let's see. Let's take the name as Rohit. Suppose Rohit is today's, I mean, now it is 2025, right? So let's see. Rohit is 25 years of old. Okay, and Rohit is going to be 100 years old in the year of 2100. Okay, all right. So till now we saw some examples of input method also. Let's see some pattern programming. So I'll give you a few examples of pattern programming, and then we'll learn something else in the next class. Okay, so suppose I want to print 4 star, then 4 star, then 4 star, then 4 star. Okay, this is the pattern I want to print. All right, so let me just comment it. You can see all these 4 stars I need to print, right? So let me write the program. For I in range of 4. Why I have taken 4? Because, one second, yeah, why I have taken 4? So let me write the program, then I'll explain. For j, I have taken another variable j in range of 4. Why I am taking 4 here? Because we have 4 rows and also 4 columns, right? Because of that I have taken 2 variables. One is for row, one is for column. Okay, 4 rows, 4 columns, so that is why I have taken range of I is 4, range of j is 4, right? So let's print star and end with one space here. Let's see what exactly it is printing. Let me just keep the print. Okay, see. Okay, that means I in range of 4, I value is 0, 0 in range of 4, 4 is nothing but end point. Okay, and j in range of 4, then star, it will be printing the star with one space. Okay, next it will be coming to this one, again it will be printing another star. So first I have taken for row, next I have taken for column. Okay, this one is, I mean, the j value I have taken for column. Okay, for next line I have taken this print. Okay, all right, let's see another example of one more pattern programming. Suppose we have 4 stars here, then we have 3 stars here, then we have 2 star, then single star. All right, so let's see, we can play with this pattern programming. I'll take n is equals to 5, then I'll take for I in range of 1 comma n. Okay, then for j in range of 1 comma n, then I'll give one condition, if I plus j is less than n. In that condition, what will be printing? Print star here, comma, ends with one space. Okay, till now clear? Next I'll give one else here. Print one space, comma, let's take end. All right, so here I'll print null. Okay, so let's see. What happened? Why it is not coming with 4 star? N is 5. Let me just take it 0. Take it 0. Okay, so these are some examples I have given. So likewise you can play with all this pattern programming. All right, so next class we are going to learn about the object. Okay, so we'll be going to the object oriented programmings. Okay, OOPS concepts. All right, so I hope this is really helpful for you. If you feel the same, please like, comment, share my channel, and Please do not forget to press the bell icon for subscribing my channel. Thank you.